In today's video, we will uncover the secrets of the 8 most important signs that your cat has worms. You'll also learn how to protect your cat from getting reinfested. We'll dive deep into understanding the subtle and obvious indicators of worm infestations, ensuring you can take prompt action to keep your feline friend healthy. 1. Third eyelid. Protrusion. Take a closer look at your cat's eyes. Sometimes you may notice an additional eyelid appearing in the corners of the eyes that wasn't there before. This can happen when the cat has worm issues. Often, heavily infested kittens feel very weak, causing their third eyelid to protrude. It may also appear when they have a fever or are very weak from other illnesses. 2. Unkempt fur. If your cat's fur looks neglected, rough, and dull, it could signal something is wrong. Stroke your hand along the cat's back to check if it feels different, and if you end up with a lot of hair in your hand. A cat's fur is like a health barometer. When infected with worms, it loses its healthy shine. The fur may fall out significantly, and dirt or dandruff may appear that was never there before. 3. Pale gums. Gently lift your cat's upper lip and pay attention to the color of its gums. If they are pale or white instead of a healthy pink, this could indicate anemia, often caused by parasitic worms. Anemia means there are fewer red blood cells in the cat's body, which can make it weaker. If you notice the gums are white, contact a veterinarian as soon as possible. 4. Weight loss with normal appetite. If your cat still eats with a big appetite, but you notice it is losing weight, this could be a sign that parasitic worms are consuming part of its food. Moreover, if its stomach is enlarged or seems bloated, this could also be a symptom of worms. In such a situation, it's important to closely observe the cat's behavior and appearance, and visit a vet at the first signs of trouble. 5. Dragging on the carpet. Cats that feel itching or discomfort around their anus often try to relieve themselves by rubbing against carpets or other surfaces. This behavior, known as scooting, can be amusing, but is usually a clear signal that something is wrong. If you notice your cat sitting on the carpet and forcefully pulling itself forward with its front paws while the rear sits, it's worth checking its stool for worms. 6. Lethargy. Cats infected with worms are often apathetic and show less interest in activity. They don't want to play and spend their days only sleeping. If they hear you want to feed them, they'll run over, but then go back to sleep. Parasites can drain a cat's energy, making it less active. 7. Visible worms or their parts. The definitive proof of worms in a cat can be the worms themselves or their parts, which can sometimes be noticed in the cat's stool, around its anus, or in places where the cat likes to spend time. If you see something that looks like white grains of rice or noodles, those are likely worms. In such cases, a prompt visit to the vet is necessary. 8. Worms in vomit. Very severe worm infections can lead to situations where these parasites occupy not only the intestines, but also the cat's stomach, causing vomiting. In such cases, worms or their parts can sometimes be observed in the cat's vomit. Although this phenomenon is particularly disturbing, it is a clear signal that worms significantly impact the animal's health. Vomiting caused by the presence of worms in the stomach can be both a one-time event and recur multiple times, further weakening the cat's body through the loss of fluids and nutrients. This can lead to a rapid deterioration of the cat's health, especially if it is young or already weakened by other factors. Besides the immediate threat of vomiting, the presence of worms in the stomach can lead to other health complications, such as a blockage of the digestive tract, which in extreme cases may require surgical intervention. Regular health checkups for your cat, including examining its fur, gums, weight, and behavior, are crucial for early detection of health problems, including worm infestations. Remember, regular deworming and consultations with a veterinarian can prevent many health problems in your furry friend. To protect your cat from getting reinfected with worms, you can take the following preventative measures. Administer regular deworming according to your veterinarian's recommendations. For many cats, deworming is advised every 3 to 6 months, but the frequency can vary based on the cat's age, lifestyle, and specific veterinary advice. Fleas can transmit larvae of certain types of worms. Regular use of flea control products can help reduce the risk of worm infections. Cats with outdoor access are more susceptible to worm infections. Limiting their access to the outdoors or supervising their excursions can decrease the risk. Maintaining cleanliness in areas accessible to your cat, including in the home and garden, can help reduce exposure to worms. Regular cleaning and removal of animal feces from the garden are important. Daily cleaning of the litter box and regular replacement of the litter can help eliminate worm eggs before they have a chance to develop. Adhering to general hygiene rules, such as washing hands after handling the litter box, is also important.